I'm Mike Rolston. I'm a certified personal trainer in Vancouver, British Columbia, and I want to review the TRX suspension trainer for you today. I'm actually in my apartment in Vancouver. My cat's hanging out here on the coffee table, building a condominium right outside my window here in downtown. Why am I here and not in a gym? Because all of my workout programs are based around the idea that you don't need to be in a gym to get fit. And with that in mind, this exercise tool here, the TRX, is the greatest exercise tool I've come across in the last decade that I've been involved with the fitness industry. So what is it? It's basically a suspension training system, which means you use your own body weight hanging from an anchor point to get a good and intense workout. Let me unhook it just to show you what it is. Let me come closer to the camera. You've got a door anchor here. You've got the straps that you can adjust, shorter or longer depending on what exercise you're doing. You've got cam buckles to make the adjustment very simple. Handles, padded for good grip, and so it won't hurt your hands. Foot cradles, which I'll show you some exercises for in a second. So when you want to do these workouts, literally you just hook it behind your door, close the door. Now make sure that when you hook it behind your door, ideally you want the door to be opening away from you so that when you are pulling on it, you're pulling the door closed. Otherwise you risk pulling the door right out and wrecking it. So with that in mind, let me show you a row. Shorten the TRX. The deeper you lean back, the harder it's going to be. So if I just lean back like this, I'm rowing maybe 10% of my body weight, nothing major. It's not too challenging. If you're just getting started, that's perfect for you. If you want to really make it intense, you get down nice and deep, and it gets to the point where you're rowing a large portion of your own body weight. I weigh 220 pounds. That's a lot of weight. If I'm rowing 65-75% of that body weight, that's a good workout. Remember, guys, when you're doing this exercise, you don't want your hips to drop down. Keep your body nice and straight. This works your upper back, your biceps, also your lumbar, a little bit of glutes. Much more effective than sitting down at one of those machines in the health club, disengaging every other muscle other than the upper back and biceps. So if you want to do your chest, lengthen the straps, turn away from the anchor point. Same principle applies about how deep you lean determines how tough the exercise is. So in this case, not too tough. This is called the vector training principle by Fitness Anywhere, the makers of this product. The vector training principle says the angle that you are on determines the difficulty. So if I get in much deeper like this, it's going to get a lot harder. So much more than just chest, shoulders, and triceps are engaged when I'm doing this. I'm involving my core like crazy. If I want to really make it tough on my core, I can stick a leg out. The leg throws my center of gravity off, makes it very difficult to avoid that rotational pull. Really gives my core an amazing workout. So you can do lots of, I've just shown you two chest and back, or like one chest, back exercise. There's a lot of options here, but I want to show you some leg exercises. One of my favorites is a lying hamstring curl. So you lengthen the TRX, lie back, put your heels in the foot cradle, make sure that you're equalized here, bridge up, curl your heels to your bum, and back down nice and slowly. This works your hamstrings, your glutes, and your lower back. Very challenging exercise, one of my favorites. This is more effective than any hamstring exercise at a gym with any of that goofy equipment they have there nowadays. Another tremendous exercise. Put your TRX in what's called single handle mode. This is called a suspended lunge or a suspended split squat. Foot in the cradle. Hop forward. Drop down, stand back up, make sure you're balanced. Very intense exercise. What else can we do? Let's show you some ab exercises. Feet in the cradles, I should say toes. Bridge up into the suspended plank. From here, you can do jackknives. You can do mountain climber. Do pike ups. How about push-ups and a jackknife? So, that's just a quick overview, guys, of what you can do with this product. One simple product in your home. You don't need any dumbbells. You don't need any free weights at all. Just the TRX. So, guys, if you want this product, I highly recommend you grab it. TRX suspension trainer